Hi there. First of all, thank you so much for the nice comments, and yeah, the comments after the 200 subscription post that I did yesterday. Really cool. One funny thing though, someone gave it thumbs down, and I think that's hilarious. Honest to God, I think that's brilliant. I mean, I'm giving away stuff and someone's going like, nah, don't like it. Hilarious. Really cool. This is a recent Final Find, but I'm playing an album in the background. You're probably thinking, like, what the hell is he playing? This is not something I found recently. It's sort of aiming towards the memory of Martin Rushent, who recently died. He's the producer of The Human League. He did The Buzzcocks. He did just a lot of new wave and punk stuff. That's him. He recently passed away. This is his album, actually. It's Songs of the Human League remixed and produced by Martin Rushent, and it was released under the name The League Unlimited Orchestra, a nod to the Love Unlimited Orchestra from Barry White, obviously. Yeah, so this is in the background. Another recent find. I had terrible time sleeping last night. I couldn't sleep. So what do? You go online, you go to YouTube, you watch some videos, some really cool videos. Past couple of days, these videos have been popping up, talking about the love of the vinyl community and shouting out names. And I'm not going to shout out names, I'm just going to simply say, you guys, all of you, every single one of you, you guys rock. So, and after I watched the video, I did what best thing I could do, order some records online. So, gee, I need to get music and vinyl AA, something, I don't know. Anyway, this is some of the stuff I have found recently. Only 3 records at Goodwill. It's like when I used to go there almost every week, I would find 10, 20 records. Now I go once a month and I find 3 records. But they're nice ones. I'm happy with them. Also found 2 7-inches. I'm going to show those first. First one is Bulldozer by Oliver Onions. Oliver Onions, they're better known as the Angelis brothers, Mauricio and Guido D'Angelis. They did a lot of soundtrack stuff, but under the name Oliver Onions, they had small hits, apparently. This is a great single. I love it. I have the soundtrack to it, so it's just, you know, for the fun, for having it, that I bought it. It's really nice. Just a Good Boy. It's the song that they did there. Then I found this. Lord Ouch. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's a 7-inch on a label called Young and Lost Club. They're from the UK. The song is called The Dig In, and the B-side is called Grass Fingers. This is, I believe, it doesn't say on the vinyl. There's an eyeball. It is from 2007, and it's sort of a garagey, garage rock type Britpop look. Or Brit rock, I don't know how you pronounce it, or what kind of genre it is, but it's pretty decent. I thought it looked nice, so I picked it up, and it sounds good. I like it. The LPs. The shape of the sleeve is terrible, but the vinyl is good. This is Black Moses by Isaac Hayes. I just had to pick this up. I mean, Isaac Hayes, he's a genius. It's on Stax. I think this is it's the German release. But it's really, really cool. and it cost me $2. So it's a good, decent amount of money I paid for it. This has been popping up in videos all over the place, so when I saw a good copy of it, I needed it. Snow Goose by Camel. This is actually my first Camel LP. I have Camel on a compilation album, but this is the first like full-length album I have by him. It's on a label called North American Records. I haven't listened to it yet. I haven't even listened to Black Moses. I haven't listened to a lot of records that I have today. But I'm psyched that I have this. I hear so many good things about Camel, so I'm jumping on the bandwagon. This is another record that I'm really happy with. Steve McQueen by Prefab Sprout. It gets mentioned in a lot of, you know, best indie albums of the 80s lists. And I haven't listened to it yet. There's a name on here. I don't know, it's a weird name. But I'm really, really interested in the sound of this album. So I might pop this in later today. But yeah, like I said, I've heard so many good things about it, so I picked it up. Next bunch of records are from a friend of mine. First three were records he bought at Queen's Day, and I was there when he bought them, and I was looking at them, and I was like, looks interesting. At home, I checked it out, and it sounded interesting, and he didn't like it. Normally what he does with records he doesn't like, and this is a little odd thing he does, he breaks them. He simply just breaks them. I've seen him do it to a Spandau Ballet album. Now, I'm not the person to go like, but Spandau Ballet, right? I have one Spandau Ballet album, their first one, which is really good. But if it has gold on it, I'm not going to go like, but it has gold on it. No. But I've seen him break albums just because he didn't like it. He didn't like these following three, and if you see the covers, you're going to ask, why? Well, I think I understand why. They're all albums by a band called Triana, a Spanish band, and yes, the cover looks prog, it is prog, but it's prog with a slight difference. The album is called Hijos del Agobio, something like that. My Spanish sucks. It's from 1977, and the band play sort of standard prog mixed with flamenco guitars and fado singing. And if you don't like fado singing, you're not gonna like it. If you don't like flamenco guitars, you're not gonna like it. But it's really, really interesting. I like it. The cover is the same as the front. Yeah, it has its moments of like pure prog weirdness, but overall it's just that mixture of prog and flamenco that makes it so different. I like it. He doesn't. His loss, and I have it. This is their 1979 album called Sombra y Luz. This is even a little bit better. You know, it has more moments of just weirdness. And again, the cover just looks amazing. It looks really cool. If you come across these two albums, and maybe their very first one from 1975, pick them up. You'll like them. Next one, which is their self-titled 1981 album, Triana. Be careful with this one. I kind of like it. It's okay. But it's more like they kept out the flamenco and fado singing, which to some is like, okay, that's a lot better. But they added disco to it. So it's like disco prog, I don't know. The back cover is cute, with a little cat getting candle wax on his head. But it's a pretty interesting band. So he was about to break these, and I saved him. Or at least I asked him not to break them and just give them to me. The next 5 records are records he gave me because I've been giving him lots and lots of stuff in the past. Among them like 20 euros worth of 8-bit and 16-bit computer games. He's into that right now, and you know, if I see something nice, I pick it up and give it to him. And it's an unspoken rule between us. You know, if I see something you might like, I pick it up and I give it. And he does the same thing for me, except this time he thought, you know, I owe you so much. He doesn't owe me anything, but I owe you so much that he looked into his collection and he pulled out a couple of records he had double, and he gave them to me. They're all soundtracks by for Dario Argento movies, Italian horror director, and they are amazing. First up, Ennio Morricone's 4 Flies on Grey Velvet. This is Ennio Morricone the way I just simply love the guy. It's psychedelic, it's all over the place. It's just wonderful, wonderful soundtrack music. Records like this should be in everyone's record collection. I mean, of course, everyone knows The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly and Once Upon a Time in the West. Most people have that. But delve a little deeper. Go to the thrillers and horror soundtracks that Ennio Morricone did and get some of those, because they're far out. They're amazing. So this is 4 Flies on Grey Velvet. This is the Cat O' Nine Tails. I'm not going to bother announcing the Italian titles. These are the original titles, by the way. These are all on Dagoret, which is a pretty damn good soundtrack reissue label. Yes, they're all gatefolds. They're all 180 grams. This is another Morricone soundtrack, similar to 4 Flies. Again, psychedelic as hell. Damn good. Next one is by maybe the best known Italian prog band, but definitely the best Italian prog band that did soundtracks. These are albums by Goblin. The album in question here is Suspiria, which is a wonderful movie. If you haven't seen Suspiria, check it out. It's violent, it's bloody, but it's just a great movie. This is the inside. This music, oh my god. Goblin. If you love prog, get some Goblin. Get this one, or the next one I'm going to show you. The next one I already have on vinyl, but not this copy. This is Profondo Rosso. Maybe the greatest soundtrack they ever did. I love this soundtrack so much. It's amazing. It's recorded in 1975. Comes with the poster. Well, you can't hang it on the wall because you're hanging the sleeve on the wall. But this is just amazing music. Truly amazing music. And these are wonderful additions. So I'm so happy with them. And the last one, it's at least one member of Goblin, maybe it has more members on it. Claudio Simonetti is in it. This is Simonetti, Morante, and Pignatelli. Tenebre. This has more 80s sound to it. The title track got copied by Justice, the French electro duo. They used it from this album. And it's really, really a great record. So there you have it. Michael, that's the guy who gave it to me. Michael, thank you very much. I don't know if you're going to see this video because he hardly watches YouTube. But thank you so much for these albums, man. If I ever find anything, I'll still pick it up and I'll still give it to you. I have a bunch of videotapes for you already lying here, so you're gonna get those. Man, you are the best. And that's it. That's it. See you later. Peace. Bye.